we went to at the Ryman Auditorium.
Yeah, it was just kind of loud and busy there last night, so we didn't want to do it in front of a bunch of people, and it was dark.
Yeah, so we waited till the next day.
Yeah.
Which is today. So, what did you think of it, Donna?
Oh my gosh, I was like amazed by how long she really sang and how many songs.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I didn't know she was going to play that long. I think it lasted till 10:30 or 10:45 at night.
Yeah, she started at 9. She came out on stage, and then it was dark, and then the lights went up, and everybody went crazy. But she played till 10:30, and that was including an encore.
Yeah, and I had already read on the website that this other band, well, he was like a single performer with a guitarist, is called Ahi, is how it's spelled, AHI, but I think he just called it
AI or something. I'm not sure, but
Hi or Hey.
We probably have that wrong. No disrespect to him. He was great.
He was from Toronto, and he'd been traveling with her.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He said he had signed a contract to travel with her on her tour, and he was very thankful and blessed.
Yeah, and he had written his own songs, and we really liked him. He was a great opening act, a great singer, and good songs.
Yeah, I'd like to either download some of his music or get one of his CDs. Or whatever. They still make CDs.
Yeah, but Mandy Moore was really good. She has a great voice. That hasn't changed. She said the tour she's doing now, they had planned on doing in 2020, and COVID came along, so they put that off. And in the meantime, she made another album even. So she actually had about 2 albums in about 2 or 3 years.
Right, and a baby.
And a baby. And she is 6 months pregnant now.
Right, expecting. So her other baby would probably be almost 2.
Yeah. So I was surprised that she was still able to tour and sing and be on stage that long at 6 months pregnant. But
I know.
She did a really good job.
They did give her, did she have an intermission in between, or we only had an intermission between the 2 of them? When was the intermission?
Between the 2 acts. Once she got on stage, there was no
She had no intermission.
They gave the band a break, and she just did just an acoustic set. I think she had a guitar player.
And if you have the chance to go to any other city to see her, I don't know where else she's performing, if she's performing in Chicago, which would be near us too, or St. Louis, but she did do one song from the show, This Is Us. And I can't remember now what the name of it was.
No, but I think it was on either the last or the second to last episode. And it was a really good song, and it was a song that her husband, Taylor, I don't know if it's Taylor, is it Goldsmith?
We think we'd have to double check that.
He wrote it or helped write it.
Co-wrote it, she said.
Co-wrote it. And apparently he and maybe even her helped write some of the songs that they did use on This Is Us.
Yeah. She mentioned another guy too, so I don't know about that. But her husband has his own band.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of his band either.
Yeah.
But
and the funny thing about her husband, he was there, but he wasn't there. He wasn't on stage.
He was in an isolated room in the back.
Yeah.
And she said it's the first time at the Ryman that they've ever done that.
Yeah, because he has COVID.
He tested positive yesterday morning. They make them test on the same day of the concert, just like they had us either bring a vaccine card or test. But they had to test, and he tested positive. She was negative. So she could continue her concert, but the rules were he had to be in an isolated room away from all the other band members and away from the audience.
And she said he is backstage in his room. He's wearing sweatpants, but he's still playing guitar and singing along, when it was his part. And she said if you hear any guitar solos and wonder where that's coming from, it's him, Taylor, backstage.
But I don't think he really had any symptoms because she acted like he was fine enough to sing.
Yeah.
So
that was unusual. That's a first. I've never been to a concert where one of the members wasn't physically on stage but still played.
Yeah, that they had to, and the acoustics in the Ryman are amazing.
Yeah.
We had gone there just for the tour and not the concert before, right?
Yeah.
But of course, most acoustics in old churches are really good.
And Ryman was a real church at one time, back when it was first made. And I think it's 130 years old now. It was first built in 1892.
And someone was sitting off to the left that we heard of today after we did a tour and got pictures and taken and stuff. And we did not know it last night, but it was
Chrissy Metz.
From This Is Us.
From This Is Us, yeah.
That played Kate.
Kate.
Which was Rebecca's daughter, which Mandy Moore played Rebecca, which was funny because when she came on stage, this guy yelled, "We love you, Rebecca!"
It wasn't me. No.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
No.
But anyway, she was there, and the people saw her, and then the employee for the Ryman said that people were staring and pointing at her, and then finally security came, and she just she said she didn't mind talking to people, but she said she didn't want to take any of the, how would you word that? Like, she didn't want to distract the concert from Mandy.
Not take any of the limelight and attention away from her. So they moved her upstairs somewhere.
Security, took her in an elevator and took her up in the balcony somewhere.
Yeah, but the acoustics are great there. It's a great place to hear a concert.
Oh, I wonder if they took her in the recording box.
Could
where
be.
They said different recorders. Because you can pay at the Ryman, which we can have that in the video following where we did the tour. But you can pay to record yourself. We didn't find out the cost of that, which I would love to find that out. Wouldn't that be so fun to record a song?
We could cut a CD. We could do a recording.
Yeah,
get famous.
Because we want to go back down in December. This will probably be our Christmas trip for each other because we try to do something small. So we'll try. We have another person that we want to go and see. We won't tell you right now. That's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, gonna keep
because
it quiet.
It's also a surprise to us right now because we haven't got tickets yet.
We may get surprised and not be able to get tickets.
And we made some friends while we were there last night, and they're going. And they were going on the same date that we were thinking of going.
And it's easy to make friends there because of the seats are just
you sit in a
wooden
church
pews.
You sit in a church pew.
There's no division of seats. There's numbers on the back, so there's 1 through 5 on our little section. So you're all there's not much space between you.
And you can wear a mask. There was some people in a mask. So
whatever you want to do.
If you want to mask up, that's not anything unusual right now.
Yeah, but it was a fun night. It was
They do sell
what?
Concessions.
Yeah. They had one area that was kind of just more or less a bar, and then another area where
that'll be in our tour.
Yeah, and another area where you could get soft drinks and I think maybe beer too, and popcorn and candy.
But we never did find a merchandise table, which we swear the first guy from Toronto said something about, please buy some of my merch, help me unload some of that. But we went outside, we went by the tour buses, we didn't see it there. We went in the lobby, we didn't see it there. And the gift shop was already closed. It closed at 6.
Yeah.
So unless something was upstairs, because we never went up in the balcony.
No, we were sitting down lower, section 5, row F, seats.
Well, it was the 5th row from the
3 and 4.
It was the 5th church pew from the front. There was
6.
some folding chairs right in front of it. So there was 3 sets of folding
6th
chairs.
6th row, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the 5th.
And then, some folding chairs. But we had good seats, saw the stage, saw everything well, heard it great.
And my mom asked me if she sang country, because of course, back in the day, the Ryman did a lot of country music. And the Grand Ole Opry was actually filmed there, but I wouldn't really call her country.
No.
I would call her more folky
pop. Yeah.
Because the pop, but folk, because it also told stories.
Yeah.
To me, the pop music is just kind of got a good beat, but sometimes not telling a story. But hers were more mellowed out.
Yeah, it was a mellow concert.
I mean, she did some of the old album, she said her album when she was 15 or something.
She started when she was 15.
And it was funny because a couple of the old ladies, I say old ladies because they were my age, 63 and older, they got up and were dancing to those 2 songs that she did, which I don't know, what was one of them?
One was Candy.
Candy.
That's a famous one for her.
I don't remember the other one.
She did one from one of her movies. She did a lot of new stuff, also.
Mhm.
But it was
So
good.
anyway, if you have the chance to go see her, you should go. Right, Stan?
Yeah,
I
it
give
was
her
good.
2 thumbs up.
We enjoyed the concert.
So make sure you comment down below if you went to that one or if you went to a different one, and let us know what you thought about it, okay?
Let us know what you thought about her concerts, if you've been to another one, or the Ryman Auditorium.
Or the guy A-High.
Yeah, he was good. I wish we'd been able to see him afterwards or during, but he was very good.
So
Okay.
thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. That's our review. We had a great time there.